Yo, what's up, guys? Welcome to another banger on the biggest and best forex scam exposing channel in South Africa. Recently, we spoke about Developed Nel in a collaborative video between him, Tinus Blues, and Lincoln Komape. But today, I want to give Developed Nel the stage by himself. Recently, he gave away a free robot, the Alpha Way, and this Obali tested it. Now, I'm really grateful for this Obali because he really spoke the truth. Let's get straight into those reviews, and I will drop my commentary afterwards.
They said that I should test out T1FX Teams, the Alpha Way bot. I tell you what, guys, I've been testing this bot since it was the mystery bot, and it just keeps on going like a freaking Boeing. I think they made it a little bit more careful. I don't think it's not trading as vivaciously, as vigorously as it did at the start. But then also I spoke with Devalt about it, and he said, look at what gold has been doing over the last couple of weeks. It's been hitting all-time highs. The bot has got no information. It's got no data to work with. It needs to consolidate a little bit. It needs to see what's happening with gold. The moment that it has more information, it can trade. And it did indeed start trading again. So at the moment, my bot is on a profit of $360. We started with 180. We have trebled the account, so I'm very happy with that. That is from the 10th of March, so we are now 6 weeks in. I'm just ecstatic about this bot. I know that they've released it to 50 people. I think they've released it now to another 100 people. I think it's all almost full. So I'm happy with T1FX Teams as the Alpha Way. I believe they've got another bot going, the ultimate bot. Maybe they must talk to me. Maybe they can fund one of those. I can test it for them as well. But for now, the Alpha Way is the bot that I can recommend to anybody. It's really a cool bot. I like it a lot. Really do. After Easter weekend, it just kept on trading. Small trades here, a little bit here, a little bit there. And at the end of the day, it is still making money. I can tell you now that it hasn't taken any losses whatsoever since I started trading with it, and I'm still happy with it. I haven't changed my mind about it yet at all, and I hope I won't have to, because I invested more of my own money into that just to make the lot sizes a little bit bigger. And I think today it traded and I made a $20 profit on it, and because my lot size is on something like 0.17, because with my equity is something like $1,700 on the account already. So I'm extremely ecstatic about this bot. This is the bot to go with for the moment. At the moment, that's the one that I like. Let's see if we can at some stage maybe test that ultimate bot. I'm waiting for Devil. He must let me know if he wants me to. And that's it for now, guys. Thank you very much. Thanks for watching. Thank you for participating, commenting, and just, being there and being my subscribers. I've got subscribers now. I've got almost 10 subscribers at the moment. I've got this channel going, My Journey with Gold, which is Afrikaans, unfortunately. But I mean, it's there. If you want to subscribe, just go up to my profile and hit the subscribe button. Thank you very much. You guys have a wonderful day. I'll talk to you soon. Cheers. They said that I should test out T1FX Teams, the Alpha Way trading robot. Friends, we've been trading with this robot now for a couple of weeks. And the good news is that it hasn't lost a trade yet. Yeah, I know they have released it now to, I think, about 150 people. I don't know if all the spots or the slots are taken yet. If not, I think you should contact them if you are still interested in getting this bot. The bot is doing good. It's doing well. It's not losing any trades. It's been a little bit disappointing in the last week or two, because it's as if the trade slowed down a little bit. It didn't trade on the 30th. It didn't trade on the 1st. And I think the markets in America was open on the 1st. And it also didn't trade on the 2nd. The last trade it took was on the 29th, but it took a couple of nice trades on the 29th. So I'm quite happy with the bot. I'm still happy with it. It's a little bit disappointing that it didn't trade over the last couple of days, but this bot has got a mind of its own. It's different to any other bot that I've traded with. It's different to any other bot that I've tested, in the sense that it hasn't lost a trade yet. And the fact that it hasn't lost a trade yet makes it very unique, and it makes it very special. I'm happy to keep testing this bot. It's doing very well for me. I've got a lot size of about 0.17 at the moment, but I've got quite a bit of equity that I've built up over time. So I'm hoping that we're going to see a little bit more this week of this bot, that it trades nicely again, that it's going to give us some nice profits. And we are in May now, so let's see how it goes. But yeah, for now, I'm happy with the bot. I can't find any fault, as you know. This is what I do. I test these things, and if it works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't. I've tested quite a few other bots that hasn't worked, and said so over time. But this one, I'm quite happy with still. So let's keep an eye on the alpha wave from T1FX team, and let's hope this is going to be a good week. I'll keep you posted, guys. So thank you very much again for watching, for commenting, for interacting with me. I really appreciate it, and let's keep this channel going. Love you all. Cheers. They said that I should test out T1FX teams, the Alpha Wave bot. And friends, this is now week 3 of trading with this robot since it's become the Alpha Wave. If you remember, I started trading with this bot when I called it the mystery bot on the 10th of March, and it very quickly doubled the account for me. I was so impressed that I added about $600 from my own account, the money that I made manually, and you can learn more about that by subscribing to my channel and following my journey with the gold bot. But getting back to this, I actually added $600 of profits that I made manual trading to this account because I was so impressed with it, with this the mystery bot, which is now the Alpha Way. And then they opened it up to the public. They gave it out to 50 people and then to another 100 people, and that was a couple of weeks ago. We are now in week 3 of trading with the Alpha Way. And then it started slowing down a little bit, and it disappointed me. It really did. And to the extent that I was really frustrated, I actually just made a video a couple of minutes ago. And I decided to quickly go check the account before I posted the video. And it started trading again. This bot stopped trading on the 29th of May. And it hasn't traded since for 7 days, for actually 8 days. Well, 6 trading days, it didn't trade at all, not once. And I saw that Rydall, the owner of T1FX team, posted on the Telegram group or the WhatsApp group. He said that the bot was consolidating and it was looking for some structure in the markets because it was about to hit all-time high, going up to all-time high again, etc., etc. And I wasn't buying all of it, because I felt that it did well through the past 5-6 weeks that I've been trading with it, and 8 weeks since it was the mystery bot, and it hit a couple of all-time highs in that period. So why would it stop trading for the last 7 days? It was frustrating. And then quickly went and I looked at it and I saw that it traded again just a couple of minutes ago. So it took I took a profit on my $1,000 account of $7. So yeah, I actually was so frustrated with this bot that I withdrew some money out of it. I pulled out about $300 on my it was a $1,300 account, and I pulled out $300 of it and I put it into my manual trading account, and I started trading manually again because I just couldn't sit around waiting for this bot to start trading. But now it did. Yeah, I was disappointed because people were saying in the comments that, if it doesn't start trading, we won't be able to even pay for the VPS on the $200 account and that sort of thing. But you know what? It started trading again, and at least while it wasn't trading, it didn't lose any money. So that's a good thing. If it doesn't lose money, that's a good thing. But we're not in this game to lose money or not to lose money. We're in this game not to lose money, but we're in this game to make money. That's why we want this, and that's why we like the Alpha Way. We want it to make money for us. We don't want it to sit around twiddling its thumbs. We want it to trade for us and make us money. And it looks like it just started doing that again. Thank goodness. I didn't want to post a salty video regarding that, and I was about to do that. So happiness is, I'm happy the Alpha Way is back. I'm happy it started trading again, and I hope it will keep on trading now, and I hope it will make us all a lot of money. So let's just keep our fingers crossed for the Alpha Way, and let's see how it goes. They said that I should test out T1FX teams, the Alpha Way bot. Friends, I tell you, what a disappointing week we had with this bot. I am so sorry to have to say it. Yeah, I've been testing this bot now for many weeks. I've started testing it. I started testing it on the 10th of March already, and it did so amazing in the beginning. It was such an awesome bot. It didn't lose a trade at all. It just went like a Boeing. It doubled my my equity literally within a couple of weeks. I was raving about this bot. I was going crazy about this bot. I still am not disappointed in it, but I am also a little bit disappointed in it, unfortunately. Look at this. This is the loss that we took yesterday on the Alpha Wade bot. Its drawdown is over 10%. Well, it's about 10%, it looks to me. My lot size was 0.14, but my equity was just below $1,400. So 0.14 is not, it's not too much for that. So, unfortunately, yeah, it took a loss of $116. $116. Let that sink in a little bit. Okay, so let's talk about the positives. If you look at this, you'll see that I'm still in a profit of about $55. That is from the 20th of April till the 20th of May, which means that at least we didn't lose any money. The worry is if you get this type of drawdown when you just get in. So I don't know how many of the guys who bought into this bot over the last 2 weeks or so are now in a deficit. Probably quite a few of them. I don't know. Anyways, you can let me know in the comments. So yeah, what a disappointing week. I'm very, very disappointed that this bot hasn't traded as much as it did in the beginning. The guys were talking about consolidations and all sorts of stuff, and it's looking for volume, and it's up and down, etc. But in the end, when it did trade, it took a loss. So yes, it remains a bot, and it's also good to see that it's human, I suppose. Let's hope it doesn't happen again. Let's hope that they don't fiddle too much with this bot, because I was happy with the bot as it was when we started with it. I thought it was brilliant. It did fantastic. It really traded amazingly. It made a lot of money, and then I think it looked like they got a little scared when they released it to so many people. And I can understand that, because you work with a lot of people's emotions, with a lot of people's money. And if it loses, then a lot of people are going to be mad, and a lot of people are going to be disappointed, and a lot of people are going to lose money. And we don't want that to happen. So it's possible that they fiddled and tried to make it a little bit too conservative. I'm not sure, but it definitely, that's my opinion. I think they'll probably argue they didn't, but it looked like that. If you're looking at the trades, initially it traded really crazily, and then it slowed down immensely. It really did, and then it took a loss. So let's see how it goes. Let's give it a couple of more weeks. Yeah, I'm still happy. I'm still happy we're in the profits, but I'm not ecstatic. I'm also a little bit disappointed. Anyways, that's the Alpha Way. Sorry about that, guys. Sorry to give you bad news. But you know, that's the way we roll on this channel. It happens as it happens, and we let you all know. They said that I should test out T1FX Team's new Alpha Way trading robot. Okay, guys, where do I start? Let's see. Okay, so by now you all know today is the 22nd of May 2025, and you know that the Alpha Way made a huge loss today. A huge loss. Anyway, so yeah, so where do we start? I'm terribly disappointed. I'm despondent. I'm really NAFI at the moment. You know what NAFI stands for? I used to be in the army. NAFI stands for no ambition and fuck all interest, and that's where I am at the moment. I really am terribly sorry for everybody that lost money, that follow me, because I was so excited about this bot, who got involved with it and everything. I want to apologize to all of you, because guys, I get so excited about things, and man, this was just horrible, man. Just horrible. Let me tell you my story about this bloody bot. Okay, so we started with this, testing this bot on the 10th of March, 2025. I was the only one, literally the only one, except for the guys who developed it, that ran the bot. And there was an amount of $180 in there that was funded by Devolt. He actually funded an account before that was $220. that he funded for the ultimate bot, and it just lost. That bot was crap, and it lost until there was only $180 left. And then I started testing this bot on the 10th of March until today. Okay, so I'm going to put up some graphs, and then I'm going to tell you and show you what happened, and then we'll discuss all of that. So if you look at this one, it's from March the 10th until April the 30th. There was a total profit of $423.31 on this bot. $423.31 on this bot. And keep in mind, this bot started with only $180. But I must add that I was so impressed with it that during April, I added another $700 of my own, pushing the account up to a $1,000 account, and there was some credit, so I had enough money in there that I could put my lot size, and you'll see that the lot size was 0.17, which I could only do because I had about equity of about $1,700, of which $423.31 was profit that was made by the bot from the 10th of March until April the 30th. So I was ecstatic. It didn't lose once. It had over 60 trades, 64 trades, if I'm not mistaken, without any losses whatsoever, which is brilliant. I'm not saying that I never thought this bot was going to lose. I knew that it had to come at some stage, but it was doing brilliantly, and that is what I reported back to you guys, my followers. Okay, then if we look at this bot from April the 1st till April the 30th, you'll see that of the profit of $423 that we had from March the 10th until April the 30th, the profit was $324.32 with over 40 trades. Over 40 trades. So in April, we had 40 trades plus, and most of the profit of the $423 profit was actually $324. So, three quarters of the profit was made in April. So if you take that $324, and let's say the account, I know the account was a $1,700 account, but we need to keep in mind that I only added the money fairly late in April. So it wasn't on that. It was basically around the $700 account. So we made about 50% profit on this account during April alone. But if you take the initial amount that we put in, we doubled it. Definitely. We did definitely double it before I actually added any other money into it. So the profit that we made was immense. It was just crazy. It was off the rocker, and it was doing extremely well. And then Devolt released this bot to the public. And what changed? What changed from the 28th of April? I'm not 100% sure if it was then. It was close to that. But what changed since it was released to the public? It traded less, a lot less, in fact. From May the 1st until May the 18th, there was only 13 trades. Only 13 trades from May the 1st to May the 18th. And the profit margin on that was $61.30. $61.30. It was doing so badly that I actually withdrew some of the money and started trading manually with it. It was frustrating to me. And I could see that this wasn't doing very well. So at this stage, you'll see that my lot size was 0.1 on this account. It was 0.1 because I only had $1,000 worth of equity in the account. But the profit on that was $61. So what's that? That's 6%. That's from the 1st of May until the 18th of May. It was about a 6% profit that was shown. Terrible. And then it traded on the disastrous May the 19th, and I lost $116.31. And then it traded again on the 22nd, and I lost $300, which is today, and I lost $315 today. $315. I put some of the money back from the manual trading. That's all discussed in my journey with gold. But I put some of the money back in there. So it was again with the equity. My equity was about $1,300. So you'll see $1,360 or something like that. So you'll see that my lot size was, on the first trade, it was 0.14, and on the second trade, because I lost $100, it was 0.13. On an equity of 0.13, I lost $315. This means that I had a total loss in May of $339.72. $339.72. So yeah, there we have it. That is horrible. I don't even know what's in that account left. The old said, please keep your money in here, we'll make it back. At the rate that this bot has been trading, there's no ways that this bot can make it back at the rate it has been trading. Well, it can make it back, but it will take a couple of months to make it back. If it trades like it did when they initially created the bot, this money could be made back within 2 weeks. We could double our account. So they can say, yeah, it was the markets, etc. Look at the chart. Here is the chart from around the 17th of March. I couldn't zoom out far enough to get it to the 10th of March without skewing everything. But you'll see that the first section here is in March, and then the middle section is April, and the end section is May. So what's so different with this? Okay, yes, it was quite bullish in April, it was, but there was 2 serious drawdowns with no losses whatsoever. And it traded over 40 times, 44 times, I think, in total, in April alone. And then May comes, and look at May on the right-hand side, and you'll see that it doesn't look that much different than the second part of April. And it only traded 13 times. Since they opened this bot to the public, it stopped trading almost altogether. It just stopped trading. It traded here and there. It wasn't brilliant. It wasn't doing fantastic. So what I'm saying is, if this bot kept doubling my money, or kept giving me 50% profits, if I could make a 50% profit in 2 weeks, like I did initially, or 3 weeks or whatever, like this bot did initially, on a $1,700 account, that gives me $800. So if I then have to take a loss of $300, that's fine. Who cares? Who cares if you take a loss of $300 if you just made $700 or $800? It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter at all. But if you only made $61 and you have to take a loss of over $400 with 2 trades alone, it stings, and it stings badly. I am extremely disappointed. I am. I was disappointed on the 19th, and I got some flack about that. They said it's only 1 loss or whatever. Now it's only 2 losses, but only 2 losses killed a lot of people's accounts or damaged it severely. A friend of mine has got a bot with $250 in there. 50% of that is gone. Forget about the profits that was made. That's also gone. The profits plus 50% of the account is gone. So yeah, guys, I'm sorry. I really am. And what do we have now if we look at this bot? If we look at this bot since the 1st of April until the 22nd of May, where we are now, then it's a break-even bot again. Now we are back to where we were. Now we are where all the others fail. Everybody goes back to just breaking even. Don't worry, we'll make it back. Fantastic, let's make it back. It's not a question of making it back. It's a question of why change something that works? Why do you change stuff that works? Why did we have a bot in March, in April, that did so extremely well, that traded like a maniac, just kept on trading with doubling accounts and making beautiful profits, and then it goes, and then it just stops trading altogether and trades 13 times in a month, and it makes these huge losses. Why? Because you changed it. Because you said, listen, I'm going to give people 10 to 20% a month, and that they'll have to be happy with that, because we'll guarantee them 10 to 20% a month. You can't guarantee that, do they? Or you can guarantee that, I suppose, but they must understand then that they will always stand the chance of losing that much money, because the drawdown of 30% on 1,000 or 20% or whatever it was, it's just ridiculous. It's fine. It's all good if it trades. But it didn't. It didn't trade as it used to trade. It didn't make the money that it did in March and April. And it didn't do the trades. And you can't say to me, yeah, it's because of the markets and the volatility. In April, it hit all-time high. It hit $3,500 in April. And it traded all the way up and all the way down. Now it hit an all-time high in May. Traded all the way up and down, but it traded slowly. It almost traded nothing. And then it has a slight little drawdown twice, and it kills it. Do not change stuff that works. If it works, it works. Let it work. No, guys, I'm very disappointed. I am. I don't know what more to say. I'm sorry to my followers. I'm sorry to you guys. I was so excited about this. I'm sorry if I pulled you into this and you lost some money on this, and I really am. I apologize. It's also my fault because I do get very, very excited about these things. But then I have the right to get excited about it when it does shit like this. They said that I should test out T1FX Teams, the Alpha Way bot. As you know, folks, this bot used to be the mystery bot, and it was an amazing bot when it was the mystery bot. I loved it. It traded crazy. It did extremely well. It more than doubled my account. I think we started off with $180 and we were very quickly in the profits to the amount of about $360, which means that we doubled it and then we doubled it again. And that was just amazing. And I raved about it and everybody loved it and everybody jumped onto this bandwagon. And then T1FX team went and they distributed to 50 people. And then it almost stopped trading. And then they distributed to another 100 people and it traded even less. And it seemed like they nerfed it a little bit. And unfortunately, this bot only traded about 13 times for May. And then it took two serious losses. Two serious losses. A loss of $115 and a loss of $315 for me that was trading on a 0.13 and a 0.14 account. But I had a lot of equity in that account. Okay, so where are we now with the T1FX Teams bot? Nobody knows. I am part of their group. People have been asking this question during the day today, on Friday. Where to now? What is happening? Not a peep out of these guys. Not a peep. We don't know what's happening. We don't know whether this bot's going to start trading again. We don't know if they're working on it. We don't know if they're just putting their heads in the sand like ostriches. We don't know because they are not coming back to us. They're not telling us. I have lost so much confidence in this bot that I took out all my own money, all of it. The little bit that there was left, I took it out. I only left back in that account the $180 that it was funded with by Rydall many weeks ago, when it was still the mystery bot, when it was still a proper trading bot. I get so upset that my throat, I'm getting a lump in my throat, because you know what, we're playing here with people's money, hard-earned money. People put in their last little bit of money to try and make something of themselves after they get all these promises. And you know what? I feel so bad about this. But anyways, okay, so I've got $180 left in that account, $182 to be exact. And in my humble opinion, this bot has to start over. If T1FX Teams guys watch this video, I want them to listen to me. I want them to listen to me carefully. Make the bot as it was before, when it was the mystery bot. Let it trade. Let it make money as it did. Do not try to manipulate it so that it can only make 10 to 20% profit. Don't limit it like that, because you're losing out on proper trades when you do stuff like that. Leave it. Let it trade. If you want to make it a bit more conservative, rather build in a function where you can manipulate what people's lot sizes are. Do not allow people to over leverage. Don't allow them to do that. So what I would do if I had to build this bot, I'd have it trade. I would put in a lot size of no bigger than 0.01 for anything up to a $200 account. No bigger than 0.03 for anything up to a $500 account. And if you have a $1,000 account, I would only allow the bot to trade at 0.05. lot size. And if you have a $2,000 account, then you can allow the bot to trade at a lot size of 0.1. In that sense, you can make it a little bit more conservative. I think that would be the way to go. And then do not put such a huge lot size on. The first lot size was big enough with a loss of $115, but the next time it lost $315. Why? Why put such a huge lot size in there? I think leave the lot size as it was, but nerf it in the sense that the not lot size, the stop loss, and then nerf it a little bit so that the lot sizes are much smaller. So if I trade it on my my $1,400 equity account, and I had it on 0.14, if you made it so that it could only be, say, 0.07, I would have lost $50. And if that account has traded as much as it did when it was the mystery way, we wouldn't have had any issues, in my humble opinion. There's my advice to you, the T1FX team. Take it, use it, don't use it, do with it whatever you want. But please talk to your people. Let us know what you want to do. Let us know what is going on. Keep it transparent. Keep us in the loop. Our money is there. Yes, you give it away for free. And, when you give stuff away for free, then people are probably not allowed to complain too much about it. But you know what? We put our hard-earned money, we put into those bots. We put it into their accounts. And if we lose it, then obviously we have the right to complain about it. So please, we haven't lost faith altogether. I have lost a lot of faith to the extent that I've taken out everything I've put back in that was funded, and there we are now back on $180 on that account. Show me that we can do it again. That's all I'm asking. They said that I should test out T1FX Teams, the alpha way trading robot, and this is now at the end of week 6. It's actually, I can call it the beginning of week 7, although it's Friday. And, people, what can I say about this bot? When you're in the restaurant and you say you can't complain about the service because there is no service, that's the way that I feel about this bot at the moment. Since this bot stopped trading on the 22nd of May, and it's now the 30th of May, so this is now 8 days later, nothing has happened. For several days, there was not a peep out of Rydall or Stefan or the other guys in the group. Tried to keep us calm, everybody on the group chat and saying, listen guys, we're waiting for management, they're working on the bot, and etc., etc., etc. Rydall let out a video where he said, no worry, the alpha way will continue on its way and it will keep on trading, and but nothing on the group. And then eventually they said, don't worry, the alpha bot's going forward. And then another couple of days went by, and on Wednesday, Rydall said for the first time, somebody asked and said, do anybody know anything about the alpha way bot? And Rydall replied, I'm running it on my computer today and tomorrow, and then I'll put it back onto the server. That was Wednesday. So he ran it on his computer Wednesday and Thursday. Today is Friday. Nothing has happened yet. So unfortunately, guys, this is bad news. I really believe in that bot. I still think if they put it way back the way it was, when it was still the mystery bot, and if they contain the lot sizes, the bot can still work. But it won't work until they let it work. There's not a lot that they need to do. They just need to listen. They need to listen, and they need to talk to their followers, and they need to talk to their subscribers, and they need to talk to everybody who's been asking about this. Sticking your head in the ground like an ostrich doesn't work, people. Get over it. Talk to us. It's important. We need to know. We want to know. My followers want to know, because a lot of my followers followed you because of my video and the fact that I was bragging about this thing doing so well and about it not losing trades, etc., etc., about you saying that it's not losing trades and it won't lose another trade after the first one, etc. We all know it's trading. You don't need to convince us. We know that losses happen. We all know that. We are not that stupid. We know that and we understand that. But what we're saying is, stop trying to contain it. Stop trying to tell us what we can and cannot make. Just leave it. Let it trade. Put back the mystery bot. Stop even calling it the alpha way. Just call it the mystery bot. Put the mystery bot back on there. Let it start trading. Let it start doing its job, which it was built to do, which it did so magnificently. And contain the lot sizes of your followers. Don't leave it in their hands. People don't know. People don't understand because you don't give them proper training. I know that you're now saying that you're going to give training, etc., etc. Training is not needed with that bot. What's needed is that you contain the lot sizes. Put dynamic lot sizes on the bot. It's a simple thing to do. I know other people can do it and you can do it. Stefan, I'm sure you can do it. Anyways, that's me ranting at the end of the week. I'm ranting because that's the way I feel and that's the way my followers feel. And we are all feeling begrudged because you know what? You're not talking to us. And when you talk to us, it's just all, I want to be positive and say, well, we need you to be positive. We love it when you're positive. But just, talk to us at least. Don't just go on there's FX wars, this and that, and we're going to give away millions and blah, blah, blah. Rather pay back the people what they lost or just use the money to produce a proper bot and let it work. Come on, guys. Come on. Talk to us. Let us know what is happening. If we know what is happening, then we can deal with it. I always say that. I have a manufacturing company that I've owned since 1991. And the one thing that I know is that you need to keep your clients informed. They need to know what's happening. And don't lie to them. Just tell them straight up. We don't need to be pampered. We all understand trading to a certain extent. Just do it. Just do it already and just talk to us. Please, man. Come on. Stop messing around. Cheers. They said that I should test out T1FX Teams, the alpha way trading robot. And friends, I'm afraid that I'm going to have to give a verdict on this bot. I have it up to here with T1FX team and them and their bots and their stories and, whatever else. I'm done. I'm done with them. I'm done with them for now until they can prove me otherwise. I don't think that I don't think they should be in this game anymore. I think they should pull out. I don't think I want, to test their stuff anymore. Let me put it to you this way. We had a beautiful bot. We spoke almost daily, me and Dewald. He video called me. I gave him a great idea for a bot. They built the bot within a day. For 6 weeks, this bot traded like a maniac. It doubled the money. It was amazing. I raved about it on TikTok. I told everybody this is the way to go. I think we are going to absolutely find something here that's going to work, and it's fantastic. And I couldn't sing enough praises for Dewald and his team and everybody. And you know what? I am extremely disappointed. I'm extremely disappointed in Dewald Nell from T1FX team. I'm extremely disappointed in the T1FX team overall. There's a couple of good guys there, but for the rest of them, I really am really disappointed. I tell you what, this bot did well. They changed it to the alpha way. Suddenly it stopped trading and, traded like, it sort of, scared, but it's traded with fear. I wonder if they don't have fear for the brokerage or something, but they had some sort of fear in them because it really didn't trade as it did. And, I feel so bad because I raved about this bot and I got a lot of my followers involved and everybody said, let's go, let's get the alpha way. They got it. There was a $15 a month premium. The bot couldn't even cover that. Look at this. From the 19th of May, it lost $116. Then it traded once on the 20th. It made $10. Then it traded on the 22nd. It lost over $300. And then another little trade that it lost. And then in the end, they fixed it or they put it on again. And it's been it's been on for 2 weeks now. It traded once and made $2. Once and it made $2. This is pathetic. Like ostriches. Dewald and Stefan put their heads in holes like ostriches. Now they're involved with FX wars and they're handing out millions of dollars and they have all these new cheat codes for well trade and whoop-de freaking doodah. Nobody's talking about the alpha bot anymore. People ask on the group, what about the alpha bot? No, it's looking for volume. Blah-de-blah. People, no man. I am disappointed. I'm calling verdict on this. This is rubbish. The VKN was rubbish. The Hedgehog was rubbish. The Ultimate Bot was rubbish. And the Alpha Bot now, unfortunately, is rubbish. I'm pulling out. I don't want it anymore. I'm done. I'm done with T1FX team. I'm done with the Alpha Way. I'm done. I really am. And I hope you guys are done with them as well. I don't believe that T1FX team is the way to go. All the integrity that they had in the beginning are down the toilet. All the goodwill, everything. It's just hogwash. It's hot air. It's out there and it's just rubbish. I am disappointed. I am. And Devil Nell, I'm telling you now, I'm disappointed in you. You've got a big mouth. You talk a big, you talk a big game. And you know what? If everything's going your way and it's positive, you can chat to people, you can video call, you can talk to me, and then all of a sudden you just disappear and don't talk to me. I don't need negativity. You know what's negativity? My followers losing their money. That's negativity. And I am being negative now. I think the Alpha Way is rubbish. And I think T1FX team has lost their integrity somehow along the way. And I think they are a bunch of sellouts. So you know what? It's amazing. Just give away free bots. Fantastic. Do it if you want, And then tell everybody you can't complain because I gave it to you for free. So you can't complain. Yes, I can complain. If I lose my money, I can complain. And you know what? Yes, initially you did fund this bot, but you know what? I lost way more on this bot than what you funded. So you know what? I'm done. I'm done, people, and I hope you're all done with Alpha Way.
So now that you guys have seen the reviews coming from week 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then finally the verdict, I think we can all agree that this robot started off good. It started off generating profits. As the Obali was saying, it was doubling his account for him, and he was just ecstatic. But the problem is, when he became ecstatic, he let everyone know. And it's not a case of, oh, I'm using this. No, it was a case of, I'm using this. This is where you can go get it. Go and find it. And in the end, as you guys have seen, he just ends up having to apologize. He must be so embarrassed and humiliated that he made his following follow what he was initially promised by Deerwald them. And this is the reason why, when you look at my reviews, I never ever told people, oh, go and buy, go and find, go and get it. Because at the end of the day, I don't want to be held responsible for something that someone else must be responsible for. And as you guys may know, Deerwald ignored this guy, right? So you can only imagine how he ignored other clients as well. With that said, those that this Obali brought in, because they didn't get the response that they needed, the communication, because clearly the Obali noted that there was a breakup in communication, those people that he brought on probably came to him. I bet that if anything, he regrets ever telling people where to go and find that bot. I mean, when I saw he was busy telling people, go and get the bot, it is working, that is when I already knew, and I was like, hey, Obali, I don't think you know what you were doing. And evidently, when you take a look at how things turned out, Mans was just trusting of the wrong people. Now, these actions and the results that is brought forth by these robots, this can bring Deerwald into heavy trouble, because you must be FSCA regulated to release these bots. And I think there is this misconception, this misunderstanding that if you are giving away things for free, the law can't get to you because you've given it away for free. No one has paid. But here's the thing. The client lost their money on what you gave them. And even if they didn't lose their money, what you were doing is still illegal, because you need to be FSCA regulated to give away bots or to sell bots. And I'm not sure Deerwald is, though. Just a bit of correction on the last video that I spoke about him. Tinus Blues also features in that video. And after some research, I actually found out that Tinus Blues is very well FSCA regulated. So shout out to Tinus Blues. I sincerely hope that there is some people in this industry that can muster up the backbone to go and get themselves FSCA regulated, because that is the only way that things can't come back to you. Sure, if you're FSCA regulated and you're catching on nonsense, you are acting not in the best interest of your clients, sure, the FSCA can come for you. But I think it's best being regulated than not being regulated. I believe this review was open and honest. When things started going left, the Obali was really open and honest about it. If there's one thing that I can give the Obali criticism on, it's the fact that when things started working for him, he started singing praises, he started marketing, he started advertising, and that is ultimately what the T1FX team wanted from these public reviews, because the more people are ranting and raving about it, the more bots will be given away, the more people will sign up with their affiliate links, the more commission and rebates are gonna come with that. So just because something is free doesn't necessarily mean it's free. Someone is gonna pay, and that someone is you. Thank you so much for joining. I hope you guys will take this as a lesson and steer clear from robots, because evidently they start off well. The creators get you to rave and rant about it to your following, and when things go left, the communication starts breaking up and they start blocking each other, and yeah, that is just not the way to go. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. I will see you guys in my next one. Cheers.